Bryan G come take over. Oh, you, oh, you, oh, you, oh. We want more drum and bass round, yeah. Oh, you, oh, you, oh. Get ready as my selector give you the jungle rock.
Number down, I've got it memorized so I can't lose it like a number cloud. I'll call you from the road, I know you know my style. Doing 100 miles an hour, that's a real speed dial. Please be wild and deliver everything that you're promising. And keep the flower always blossoming, nothing but astonishing. I'm back like a kid when it's home time, and all you gotta do is keep your body by the phone line.
In the AM, get to feel your love within. Nothing on between our skin. One of my feelings to make the 40 for mine. Stole out a spirit tonight. Midnight caller, making out till 4 a.m. But I know that I want you. Midnight caller, you know I'll wait for you until.
Yeah, we used to call those booty calls. Midnight Caller. Brand new from Mozey, Shady, Novelle, and Dynamite MC. This one dropping soon on V. Welcome along to another mid-month V Recordings podcast for July. It's a catch-up edition.
Midnight caller, making out till 4 a.m. But I know that I want you. Midnight caller, you know I'll wait for you until tomorrow.
You always answer even though you make it ring a little. I'll always show up and you know I'll make you sing a little. Silhouettes in the window pane, the type to make Dennis Brown sing out his song in vain. Again and again, I'm never too far from where you rest. I just type unjet straight into my GPS. I'm joking, I jest. What we've got cannot be broken. How much it goes, so come on down and open. Yeah.
You have my all, and I let nobody know. You're the secret to my glow, so I pick up your call. Don't give a damn about your fame when you're the one ringing my name. Midnight caller, making out till 4 a.m. But I know that I want you. Midnight caller, you know I'll wait for you until tomorrow.
You made me remember, like I've heard that song 1,000 times.
Once again, welcome along. V Recordings podcast.
Searching forever,
Brand new DRS.
just just to find you standing by my side. You find so familiar, yeah.
Like I said at the top of the show, we got a catch up on this edition, the mid-month one. And this month it's a catch up with the DMB soul brother, Illmatika. He's got a new single dropping real soon on Liquid V, and it's real tasty. So we're gonna have a chat to him about that and more. Trust me, the video for this tune is mad. So we'll talk about that in a bit.
I've heard that song 1,000 times. Been searching forever and ever just to find you standing by my side.
I don't remember the baggage that I've been stacking, been carrying it on my back a couple lifetimes. Seen a couple gutters, couple skylines, ducked from under rain clouds. Took a couple uppers while I strain up. Vertigo is way down, tightrope walker, blindfolded on a unicycle, jumping for the same clown. Lifetime fluid, go and ask them can my wave drown. Go and ask them can my wave drown, cause I can't see there's any point in staying now when life's a box of chocolates and I always pick the coffee out the tray out. You just repeat the things you say but hardly make sounds. I'm probably partly guilty cause I never take out, so take away some more doubts and upset. Should've done some regrets. A couple times I put my foot in my mouth, started strutting about, but never left the clue to detect. But I guess that's not the kind of thing you forget.
Yo, this is Rough Stuff, and right now you're locked into the B Recordings podcast with me old Macca, Mr. Bryan G. Run a track, Bryan.
Sounds of Slater, Escalator. Track and tell, Instant Affair. Instant Attraction. Sorry, got it wrong.
Yo. You're listening to Bryan G on the #1 podcast. V podcast. V forever, baby.
Boy, Come On Stranger's back with a Taste the EP out on V Recordings out today. Recording this on a sunny, hot Friday afternoon in the capital. Come On Strange Forever out now. Also, this track available on vinyl. All the 4 tracks available on vinyl from this release. So check it out now at the V Store.
I want to be with you forever.
Forthcoming from the DJ Andy compilation, forthcoming on Chronic Record. DJ Andy Brazilian Takeover. DJ Andy presents the Brazilian Takeover. Ram jam packed full of Brazil's finest producers. This is Simplification. Fluid.
Hi, this is DJ Macca and you listen DJ Bryan O'Buster G. Yeah.
Macca and Luz, Elastic Love, forthcoming on the After Party Volume 3, presented by Bad Boy Donovan Smith.
Southside representing V Recordings, and you listen to Bryan G's podcast.
Brand new music from Unreal. Forthcoming on DJ Andy's compilation, The Brazilian Takeover. This is Love. Yeah, we're playing it cool right about now. Disrupta, V Recordings.
Yeah, this is Juice Man, Beat Merchants, V Recordings, Chronic, Liquid V, you know the pattern. Check it out, Bryan G inside the mix, V Recordings podcast, you know the drill.
remember, it's the middle of the month. Hold tight for a catch-up with the D&B soul brother Illmatika.
Even the cutting house didn't see it.
Lost in some beautiful drum and bass music. Sounds of Zah featuring Shaala, vocals Taking Flight. Another track forthcoming from the After Party Volume 3, compiled by Bad Boy Donovan Smith.
Maybe enough. Shaala. You get me, fella? Yo, you're listening to Chimpo, the big monkey man from Manchester. Right about now, you're locked into the original, the Don of all Dons, Mr. Bryan G. V podcast, legendary business. Yes, Bryan, let's go.
My dreams are reckless while I'm feeling like I won't wait. Regrets are just the pieces of aspirations we won't make. The disappointment written on your face I can't take. Feel like I'm Samson while I'm holding back an earthquake. One-sided conversations, cravings that I can't control. Or compliments are backhanded, held in a cold embrace. Almost surrounded cause I never knew who I should thank. Maybe love's just a finishing line with a lonely race. We know what's coming so we squint and brace. Don't know the flavor but we know the taste. Infinite time but ain't got none to waste. Should be equal but these hypocrites just tip the scales. Like a sports car with no brakes on snakes pass. While I'm climbing up these ladders let these snakes pass. Faded bull in a china shop I break glass. It's transparent I was absent at the fakes class.
Shouts going out to everyone who was at the iRise outdoor party last week in Bristol. Myself and Frost and DJ Dye rolled it out down there. Big shout going out to Guy. Always a wicked vibe down there. And I can't stress enough, at the brunch parties, take note. Make sure there's some jerk chicken. That keeps everyone happy. Proper jerk chicken. When you see that big drum and you can smell it from outside the gaff, you know you're in the right spot. Ain't nothing better than smelling that barbecue jerk in the air. Yeah, so big up everyone who was down there. Always wicked down at High Rise. Tight for a catch up with Illmatika straight after this one. Duskee, 0T.
Talk loud. Today I feel like being heard.
And Villem.
We deserve the world's crazy, I know. I sense peace when the sun breaks through. A little vitamin relief for the soul. But life's taking its toll. The vibration evolves. I'm trying to move a nice pace towards goal where minor changes involved. Wide awake for the hope. We're all just getting by and praying for gold. In a time lapse, silver lining clouds due to rain through your dry patch. It's quite delayed, but we don't mind that. Smile up on your face, the glow. I see it from a mile back, and that says to me the frequency can't be hijacked. No, straight second to none. No added pressure. Life sent me enough. I like it best when it's love.
Oh baby. Maybe my crimes
just can't imagine. Never love nobody.
Gotta say, shouts going out to the brunch crew down in Birmingham. Was over there last Saturday with GQ at the Mill and IC3. Also, Uncle Doug smashed it, man. Playing all these football songs, getting the crowd really whipped up. Football's coming, Sweet Carolina. He was mixing in the whole thing with the jungle tunes, man. It is sick. Oh, man. If only. Anyway, big shout going out to everyone who was there. Also, big shout to the guy that ended up in the MC competition. He came over to me and he said, yeah, he listens to every podcast every 2 weeks. And he's been listening from beyond. So he said he's a die-hard listener of the podcast. And you won the MC competition as well. Can't believe I forgot your name. Because I was the one that said, yeah, give it to him. But you were good anyway, so it was a no-brainer. So look out for DMB brunch all across the country. Birmingham and London and more. Big shout going out to Joe. Right, we're going to catch up quickly with my boy Illmatika. He's got a forthcoming single dropping soon on Liquid V, Careless Whisper. So we're going to have a little chat about that and a bit more, yeah? So let's do it. Right, we're into another middle of the month. It's the middle of July and it's time to catch up with another artist that's in and around the label, something that we've been doing for a few months now. So I'm really happy to have the Shaft on the program. Oh no, sorry, not Shaft. Soul Brother. DMB Soul Brother. Sorry, every time I see you, I think I'm Shaft, but it's DMB Soul Brother Illmatika. Well, go on.
Yeah. Yo, yes, Bryan G. This is one of my big moments to be interviewed by the legend Bryan G on the V Recorded podcast. The teenager me is jumping up right now, and the adult me too. So yeah,
let's rewind and start from the beginning because I've only known you 3-4 years now. I've known you, but you've been in the game for a minute. So you want to tell us your journey?
Yeah. So how did I get into the game? Bedroom MC type of business with my brethrens, was into the jungle sound. Started making tapes. Went to a barbershop one day and I met one of these weekend rush DJs, yeah? And I was telling him about how I'm trying to get my foot into the door. Told me to do a demo tape.
What year was this?
This was 96.
96. Wow.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I've been about. So I'd class myself as a second generation MC. You know, you had your first wave of MCs who come through, then the second generation of man who started.
Who were your influences when you come into the game? What MCs kind of inspired you and said, yeah, I want to do this?
I'll tell you who. MC Det and Rhyme Time. Those were my influences because at the time I think everybody was bussing the ragga chat, patois chat. You get what I'm saying? Everybody was on that flex, and I was more of I was into hip hop, so I was a rapper at them times. Like I say rapper, I was doing all of the college shows and all of that business.
Okay, all right. So let's forward a bit then. So you're there, you're MCing in around parties, clubs, and making links and stuff. When did your production wise start for you? When did you decide to you want to get into production and MC, or when did you start production? Or
you know what, I got into production side from about about 98, 99.
Wow.
Early,
under Illmatika?
Under the Illmatika thing, yeah. Under the Illmatika thing, we was like, because I was in and around Stevie Hyper D, because he was working with my brethren. So we were just literally still in college. We used to go to this record shop called Lucky Spin, and there was a DJ there called Rizla. So Rizla introduced my brethren to Stevie Hyper D, and then it's like Stevie Hyper D started coming round to my little brethren's studio. It was like, rah, Steve, you know what I mean? Because for us as teenagers, we're like, rah, this is a big star on the scene, and all of a sudden he's making tunes with my brethren who's already making tunes with me. So that's where the
who was producing the tunes? What was his name?
His name is Lynx. He goes underneath the moniker of Different Levels. So it's like Different Levels. Benny V and those guys were producing with Hyper D those days. Wow. So he got signed to Island Records with Hyper D. So I saw all of that journey. And I've got even a little more info for you there as well. Sharona Knight, that you see working with me now, had a tune with Stevie Hyper D back then, because Sharona was like 14, 15 at the time.
Oh my gosh. So you know the name of that tune?
Yeah, it's called United Vibes.
Oh man, we need to get that tune and give it a spin, man. I need to hear
it. Yeah, it's called United Vibes.
Yeah, man. Can we play it?
Yeah, of course we can play it.
All right.
I'll get it off of somebody. Yeah, it's out there. It's out and about. Yeah, I'll get it.
Wow. All right, let's check it out. Wow. So when did your first production start? Like under First of all, where did the name Illmatika come from?
Long story. All right, but I'll drop it quickly. So first, when I came into the game, I was first known as MC Ruff. So that RUFF. I didn't know at the time that there was another MC Ruff on the hardcore circuit, but you know what it was like them days. Like the world was so much bigger, but you know what I mean. He was on hardcore. I was doing jump.
There was a time when there was three Bryan. There was a time when there was three Bryan G's, and two of them was in London. So you know, I had to just help them out, boy. I had to say, listen, this town's only big enough for one Bryan G, you know. There's a way to deal with it. Just smoke them out.
Unfortunately, as I was getting bigger and getting raves and all of them things there, he passed in it. So that MC Ruff passed in the same year as Hyper D. I was still getting bookings, and then it got a bit weird on the roads when people were like, "Rah, I heard that Ruff had passed. I thought it was you." So then I was like, "Okay, let me switch up the name," and changed it to Illmatika. So it was like Illmatika Ruff. Illmatika was my favourite album from Nas. So then I shortened the Ruff then to Illmatika R. And then when I started making tunes, changed it to, because I thought it looked like a rock. Yeah, do you know what I mean? So I just picked it up like that.
Yeah, the first time I met you was in Dalston.
Yeah,
and I was playing at this club in Dalston, and you rocked up outside. When you gave me the tune, I didn't know you. And I've got to admit, you get me saying, the tune didn't jump out at me straight away. You get me saying, it took me a bit of time to listen, but the way how you approached me and the way you talked and the way how you was just like contacting me and following it up, and the energy that I was seeing from you, you know what I mean, just made me listen to it more. You get me saying?
She would romance my ear. As soon as I heard her, it was like, wow, she's going places. You know?
I had to grow deep in your soul. I had to go losing control. I had to grow deep in your soul. I had to go losing control.
She was known across the city terrain. The big wigs and the suits started knowing the name. The tag-alongs came, recognized she's destined for fame. A queen of many manners when he jumped on a train. I was faithful, linked her at the clubs, yeah, at the turntables, blowing up in general. She moved incredible, signs of a character, so universal. Some dash money at her to be commercial. Anywhere she goes, she was televised. Was it wise? No longer local. She became worldwide. Brothers didn't know her. She became gentrified. Couldn't let her go even when I tried. Life that we shared, I would cover her as a compare. Labor on this point like Tony Blair. Does she even care? Ask her when you see her face. Her name is Drum and Bass. Drum and Bass. Drum and Bass.
Deep in your soul, I had to go losing control. I had to grow deep in your soul. I had to go losing control.
And like you said, Frost liked the tune and stuff. So I said, all right, let me have another listen to the tune and blah blah. And I didn't really get what her name is Drum and Bass. I didn't really get what it was all about, and it's only till I saw the video, and that's what I love about you. Because when I saw the video, I saw the track. It just broke down what everything meant, of what you was actually saying in that track. When you could see your interpretation of it on a video, just kind of like opened up my eyes. I was like, right, I get it now. You know, you want to tell us more about how that tune came together?
Yeah, so I hollered at, so I'd taken a break out of the game from about 2011 to 2016. But when I came back in, I was like, you know what? I'm really on this kind of like making tunes on the liquid vibe. So I hollered at Mr. Joseph because I knew him from, he used to book me for his fizzy nights. So I was like, all right, I'd seen that he'd put a few things out on Liquid V, innit? So I was like, all right, I'm gonna holler at him. I like the tunes that are on Liquid V. So let me see what he can do. So he was like, he sent me over the Her Name Is beat, and the beat was called, funny enough, Careful Whisper. That was the name of the beat, Careful Whisper. Not careless, Careful Whisper. So I listened to the tune, I was like, all right. I was at home one day, I started penning like about 4 bars of the tune, and then I was listening to something on YouTube, and it was a tune by Common, and it was a Common track. Oh God, I can't even remember the name of it, but the track had the concept of talking about hip hop as if hip hop was a woman, but
right.
You're talking about hip hop. So I was like, wow.
That was a real.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what? What would that be like if I'd done that for drum and bass? Do you know what I mean? So that's where it came from. So that was the inspiration to the tune. So when I was writing the tune, I was imagining a woman, but at the same time imagining drum and bass and just being clever with the lyrics, so that by the end of it,
I think someone did mention it on YouTube, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
About the common. It's all coming back to me because when they did mention it, I didn't know the common tune or nothing like that. But now you telling me, I remember someone made a comment like,
"Yeah,
wow, that's common, man." You know what I'm saying? But you flipped it, D&B style, so it's all good. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, good, man. And I've never seen the common one, so
yeah, no. It was the inspiration. It was the inspiration.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. It seems like you love to work with female vocalists. Well, at the moment it just seems female vocalists, but you seem to have a good bounce off on the tracks that you've released on the label, as in with Sharona, and Soulfi and Sabrina. So you want to tell us a bit about because you're like a ladies man, It's just like
do you know what it comes from? I think it comes from the fact that I got a love for old school 90s R&B, and I've got the love for old school hip hop, and I've got that love for that era of working with the vocalist and then the hip hop bars. Do you know what I mean? And over Liquid, you always find that you kind of got that kind of flavor. So Sharona, because I met Sharona a long time ago, back in college. She knew the same producer who was my best friend at the time, and we just, you know what I mean, we've known each other for years, so we just vibes together.
Before we move on, was there any other drum and bass releases that you've done before the releases on Liquid V?
Yeah, I done some independent releases. I had an independent release with Utah Jazz that I put out. A track called Ravers Remix. I think that was I think it was 2009 or something like that. And also I put out a track called Fluid, which was on Channel U at the time. It was the first drum and bass video to be on Channel U. Fluid.
So you saying you did something with Luke, Utah Jazz?
Yeah.
Okay. And featuring Illmatika?
Yeah.
What was the tune called?
It was called Ravers. It was a Ravers remix. That's what it was called. So that was that was 2010, 2009, and I put that out myself.
All right, so can we have a listen to that?
Yeah, do you know what? I don't even think that I've even got it again, on this computer.
Listen here, I could understand Dillinger and certain of them man is saying, boy, Bryan, I can't find the date anymore after all these years. But I'm not having it with you, right? Because I'm having it with you, man. Because you haven't made enough tunes to be throwing them away and losing them. Damn!
Hey, cool in my shades, drinking body twist and see the worries fade away. Who's for the one night stand that will I ever get laid? Hey you, fuck it, I'll just rave. People on the dance floor, drinks are spilling lots of laughter. Faces pumping, crowd is jumping. I'm in love with this DJ. Yeah, ravers for the ravers, we got something for the ravers, for the ravers, for the ravers, we got something for the ravers.
joking. Okay, so you did Her Name Is, that was your first release on Liquid V, and then the second track was called
Already Know You. Yeah, so Already Know You was more of a kind of like a jazzier type of feel in comparison to Her Name Is. It was a little bit more melodic, it was laid back, and it had that kind of old school kind of live feel to it. So Joseph sent that over to me, and I liked the beat so much I just jumped on it straight away, because funny enough, he'd actually sent the beat to another artist as well, and when I'd completed the track, both of us sent the tune back to him on the same day, and he come back to me, he goes, bruv, so and so has sent the track back, man, same day as you. Like, I was like, hey bro, listen, I'm taking this beat, you better speak to him, man, and tell him, like, yo. And he was like, alright, I'll speak to him.
Let's take a moment so that I can just show
Clear from monotony, that's how it's gotta be. Me and her together as one, that's poetry. Parallel symmetry, a real ting, liberty. That's real love, opened up like the Red Sea. That's my monami, skin deep mahogany. Already blessed with finesse, so mentally. Step to her melody, shade to them other G's. D&B, soul brother, cool like summer breeze. Summer breeze, summer breeze, summer breeze, summer breeze, summer breeze, summer breeze.
I was lost like Hancock. So you and my soul sought to flee this fleshy harness. Almost on my heart stopped.
No disrespect, right, to whoever did that video, but it was just raw. You get what I'm saying? And a raw, just vibe about it. Just like, yeah, you know, you went on the street, you took some shots or whatever. And then the second video now just looks like, yeah, you know what I mean? You brought in Spike Lee or somebody like, and you know what I mean? You're like, you know what? There's a bit more budget here, right? Let's go.
Yeah.
And you went in on the concept as well. You want to tell us about that?
Yeah, man. So the second video, it was, you know what I mean? It was a little bit more polished in the way that it was graded. We decided that we wanted a 1920s kind of vision with the track. Because if you go back on the track and if you listen to the lyrics, the tune is about two individuals who know each other through time. So it's like got the concept of like reincarnation. So it's like a guy who knows a girl. It's a girl who knows a guy over a period of time, but he doesn't know her, but she remembers who he is. So you see them in the 1920s, you see them going through that kind of storyline. You'll see that Mr. Joseph is girlfriends is Mr. Joseph is the boyfriend of the girlfriend who likes me. So you see me and him facing off video in it. And then the end of the video shows us in modern day times where I meet the girl again. And then the girl has got this old school picture. We bump into each other and I'm like, rah, who's this? And it's like, I already know you. Do you know what I mean?
Are you the one that think about the video? Have you got somebody that helps you with all this stuff? Or is it just all coming from you and how you see things?
I think generally I'll have an idea, and then the video guy that I work with, do you know what I mean, will polish it up a little bit more.
That was Already Know You. And then we had some remixes. You did got a remix from Doggo and Mind State as well. So that kind of that blew up as well. And so
that done really well, man. Big up Dogger and Mindstate, man. That remix done really well.
Yeah, man. They flipped it good, man. And guys are always coming with the flavors. Now, you know, we had more tunes lined up and you was working on another track, and then the pandemic happened, all this madness happened. But you want to tell us about the track that we managed to still get it out?
Yeah, so you know, I mean,
it wasn't in the summer.
So we were rolling nicely, man. I just remember that at the beginning of the year we'd done Planet V live. We'd got the whole live thing rolling.
Oh man, we need to talk about that party as well, because that was like that was one of the last parties before the lockdown. Almost one of the last parties that we did at Peckham Audio over in Peckham.
Yeah.
And on the night we had Dr. Lorna King live, Soulfire Marie live, and you guys live. And that was the first time of me getting to meet you guys, especially Sharona and Sabrina as well. You get what I'm saying?
She's the remedy, everlasting pill. I'm shouting MJ the way you make me feel. Hot soul bass, can't get enough. She's the moment we're alone, I'm about to bust. Sauce that drips like honeycomb. Tip of the tongue, can't leave alone. She's South London and I'm into that. High class heels, not inner flats. First time I saw her walking by the flats, shouting from my car, she never hollered back. Hey, that's a classy type. I play another card like swipe. The true star in the moonlight. So I focus and it's all nice.
Yeah, you see me walking yet again. You wanna get to talking, try to be my only friend. There's a glimmer strong, I see it in your eyes. I'm just so tired of being wrong to know the lies. You got the look about you, it's got me wondering. I see you on the daily seeking my attention. I'm curious to know and see if it could be a thing. Cause I could be a summer only if you're brim is spring. So what you saying to me, if I let you in? Is it deeper, is it to get closer to my skin? I know the games they play, I hear it every day. I'm worried cause I know I'm feeling you. I like your sway, swagger, style and such can be the classic touch. Another broken heart I will not take, it's too damn much. I wanna be your one, your warmth in summer sun. But growth is what I'm after, solid foundation. See me moving, wanna walk with me. Loving the feeling, wanna talk to me.
We done that track like it was quick. I remember doing it in the November. It was November that year, and we were like, "Rah, okay, let's make sure we get this one out quick." We was gonna do the video in February, and then the pandemic thing happened, and then Sophie picked up, went back to live in America, and we was like, "Man, how are we gonna get this thing done now?" So she had a camera woman friend, filmed her part in Miami. We filmed our part in Greenwich Beach. Do you know what I mean? And then they sent their parts over to my video guy, and we just put it all together, man. And the video, it just came out, you know, like came out as if we were in the same place, if you know what I mean.
You know, when I watch your videos as well, not just that degrees, I kind of feel that kind of like Will Smith, Summertime. That's family, people together, partying, having fun, and you know what I mean? That kind of energy, I feel like when I you know what I mean, from some of those, that what you're doing there, you get what I'm saying, you know, feel good kind of like, yeah, you know, let's bring people together, let's just dance, let's just have fun, and just, you know what I mean, no, you know, nothing crazy, just the, you know, togetherness, the most important thing, just connecting and being with friends. You don't have to be doing mad things, you get what I'm saying, or dancing in front of a million people on stage or whatever, you get what I'm saying, just the real things that day to day we feel and live by, you know what I mean? And you know, yeah, Perfect Summer came out, and now you're working on some new stuff now. You got another single lined up, which for me, like I said, the bar, it just keeps raising every time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I love Perfect Summer. That was just a vibe, you get what I'm saying? And this one here now, Careless Whisper.
Careless Whisper, yes.
You want to tell us a bit about that?
Yeah. So, Careless Whisper is, I think it's a little bit different from our other tracks, but still got the elements in terms of production, but still got the elements that we normally bring for our own lane. You'll see that this track is proper full vocal. We don't even give any space in the track for DJs other than the real beginning of the track, and it's got that real kind of hip-hop format, storytelling again, with myself and Sharona complementing the hook and the bridge throughout the track. So it's really back and forth with me and Sharona on the track.
Insta, yes it's hers. She's the fire, she's the lava, kind of black smoke. When I first saw her, man, I just choked. Any type of coach, you can take the coat. Having them thoughts, should we elope? That's kind of mad considering that we ain't even met. She's got a glow like a woman that's well kept. As she circles round the room, we ain't spoken yet. I was gassing, that was her running through my head.
See, bitch, I see you like you see me. I've been out here on my own so long, and now I can't believe that you and me could be. Maybe this was meant to be. I was cool, then you came along destined for me. Feel like I don't want you, now I realize what I need. That you and me could be. So maybe this was meant to be.
Yeah, she pressing buttons that's all of a sudden got me in a place to make something out of nothing. Set the right pitch, of course there could be loving. Approach her like a queen, there could be no cussing. Hello, my brother, tell me why you watching me. My eye took a picture, caught the quality. No filter in the game.
The video now is, we really went in again on this video. Like, we filmed at 3 locations. We filmed in Southampton. We filmed in West London. We filmed. We had to do reshoots. We had to hire this particular thing. We got special effects in this video as well, proper special effects, and linked to a well-known movie that some of you will all know, but I have to tell you that Bryan G had never watched the movie.
I went straight onto Netflix, I'm not sure, or Amazon, one of them, Netflix or Amazon, that same night, because I was like, you know what, Back to the Future, I've always seen like the logos or whatever since growing up, you get what I'm saying? But it's just one of those things like Star Trek, is it Star Wars? Which is Star Wars? Which is the one with the episode 1, 2, 3 where people go outside the cinema 10 days before it opens. I've never seen one of them ever. And there comes a time when you start thinking you're missing out, you get what I'm saying? You might have to go on a binge one because, you know, I don't know, I hear all of these Chewbacca and all these names that people keep talking about with Star Wars, and I haven't got a clue. And and it's the same with Back to the Future. it's just one of those things. I think I was just playing music or too much into doing other things that I never went to see Back to the Future, or it just didn't appeal to me. It didn't like, and I missed out, but I went straight onto the internet and watched it.
Yeah.
Back to the Future 1 and 2. Right? So now I was ready for anything that you threw at me at that video. I was like, yeah, bring it on.
Yeah, big up for that, man. So yeah, man. So again, another concept-like video that we got, and we pay homage to other things as well from the drum and bass culture as well. So I think if you watch all of my videos, we always pay homage to the culture in some kind of way. Do you know what I mean? Like in Her Name Is video, you'll see me with records and I'm flipping a V record, I'm flipping other type of labels as well who foundations of the scene. You're going to get some more of this also in that video. So man, go see it, share it, yo. It's
my favorite one so far, man. I love that video, man, and and you brought the fun into it as well. You get what I'm saying? Just like you brought some fun into this. Like it's a proper story, whereas the rest are all stories, but this is like you just wanted to go on of what. You just wanted to carry on to find out what happens after. There might have to be a part 2 with a remix or something. Because I want to know if anybody catches that guy. You know what I'm saying? Boy, right now, you know, I know I'm catching him. It's you actually, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's me and Sharona and Joseph. So it's whether you're catching us, because we
how can you steal anybody's dub plates and expect to get away with that? That can't work, rude boy. That's what I was like. Because there's a scene in the video which you guys don't want to say, and someone's got their dub plates in the bag and they're at the record counter listening to tunes, and you lot creep up behind them and teeth the bag of dub plates and run off.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? And I'm catching you, star.
Yeah, that's real.
But it's a fun video, really fun video, man. So I can't wait to get that one out. Careless Whisper. I just got the release date as well for it, so it looks like that one's going to be dropping on the 6th of August.
It's the 6th of August, yes. Look out for it, 6th of August. Yeah, man.
Yeah, 6th of August, yeah. So,
yeah.
Careless Whisper.
Man, watch that video, share that thing.
Yeah, that's good. Listening, that video is mad. So, what else we got going on? Because you got some other stuff lined up. You done something with Maverick Soul.
Yeah. So
quickly run over that. Quickly give that a mention.
Yeah, so Maverick Soul link up with Sharona Knight again. Some more of the same, really. Soulful vibes.
Sexy R&B, soulful vibes.
Yeah. Because what I've been saying about the sound that I'm trying to bring, and people have been saying, yo, you're kind of like moving in your own lane with the sound that you're trying to deliver, and I call it neo liquid, man. Do you know what I mean? Because it's got that kind of neo soul kind of sound that we're moving with, and Maverick Soul. I love that producer, man.
Don't speak.
Why is that?
Night still. Let's chat. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. 'Cause we relax and we gon' be here all night. And sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. 'Cause we relax as we gon' be here all night.
Take a dive and I'm swimming in it. It's a moment and we're living in it. It's been a long time, more than a minute, and it's a whole mood, so I'm going with it. Yeah, we could push it to the limits. Tell me when to start, not when to finish. Young night right now, feeling energetic. You can tell your ex, bro, just forget it. Don't speak, no doubt, yeah, we're going there. Lighten up the soul, LA gear, I can smell it in the air. Take me to them heights, don't drop me there. See you know Shun can't be the guy. Lead the way, I'll be back on the next tide. Reconnect like the vision of the first time. I hear you, I lay back and enjoy the ride.
Yeah, that's a sexy one. That's a sexy joint, man. So you got Oceans, we got that one lined up.
Yeah.
We got a joint from you as well.
So yeah, man. So yeah, tune with Beat Merchants. Big up Jubs. Big up Juice, man. This tune now is, yeah, man, it's a vibe. This one, again, it's another storytelling thing. Proper hip hop vibe. Pianos. Talking about a man who's reaching out to somebody. He's imagining this woman. Who does she recognize him? Does she know who he is? And yeah, you watch for this one, because the idea that I've got for the visuals is mad. So yeah, man, it's going to be a busy end towards 2021. But I think with V right now, we're turning up the heat when it comes to Illmatika and the concepts, man.
So all right, so just give that a quick listen on it, because that's going to be dropping soon on the After Party Volume 3. Yeah, what's the track called again?
Reach Out.
Reach Out.
Believe we trust. Eye contact in the past is sustaining us. No time like the present, well it's a must. Apply some action with a touch of lust. If she's off to make bread, I could be the crust. Small talk, protected with a little fuss. She likes jungle, little sister J Huss. I reach out, having no doubts. Hypnotized like that brother in Get Out. So I'm taking notes, wonder what she's all about. Here's my ticket, hope she's buying, moving like a town. What could happen? Observing my lips, she checks the pattern. It could happen. She checks the pattern.
What would happen if I reached?
She's ever smooth yet savage. Type of girl make a man think of marriage. Act real lavish. Horse and carriage to the altar. Bound in the parish. Visualize my type. There's no height. Glossy skin toe to toe. She's the right height. She's the cake over there, I'm asking for a slice. I want it all, okay, could it be white? We can't wither, it's deep like most rivers. I'm there for the cold night, stop the shivers. Don't diver.
Okay guys, look out for that one soon. Also, you've been working with some artist called Scuff. I don't know who this guy is, but this artist is who they are, but new artist to me. You wanna tell us a bit about that? Because it's a like you come with a different vibe on this, like obviously because of the different producers, but the vibe is taking you in a different kind of lane, you know, which is cool.
Yeah. So with the track that I've done with Scuff called No Debate, it's a little bit more darker in terms of vibe, a little bit more dance floor per se. I was introduced to him by Ben, who's the CEO of like Rebel Music. So he sent me over one beat, and I just, you know what, as soon as I heard this beat, I said, you know what, this is really, I'm feeling it. And
you know what I love about that track, the message in it is just like, yeah, you know what I mean? This one was like, all right, let me just stand up and hold up my head to this one, because, you know what I mean, this one's saying something to me. It's got like real powerful message in it, you get what I'm saying? And like, is it me, or are you in Biggie mode on this one?
No.
That flow was like B.I.G. Like, you know what I mean? I was, which in a good way I'm saying it, not like, you know what I mean, in a good way. I was like, you know what I mean? I'm feeling this, man.
Yeah.
Man, let's give this track a listen, man, and let people know what I'm talking about, because trust me, B.I.G's are bad on this one, man. It's bad. This tune's called No Debate, yeah?
It's life
had I grabbed, they heard us like stray cattle. The lost ones, I'm not sure survive battles. 2021, mine's gone, my mind's rattled. I think deep, they still want man in shackles. No debate, I smoke this without vape. My big wheel like Jada, of course Kate. Code switching behind doors and straight switching. Did my mother leave Africa for this reason? No, it don't add up like drunk mathematicians. Solidarity equals the no division. Steady we grafting, never on the mission. I'm BB Brown, this year a new edition. If you be 40 rats in the kitchen, poverty stricken for some it ain't fiction. There'll always be poor, divine words written. We're meant to stand our ground so we ain't slipping.
When young people and other people who are frustrated and instigated by the people you pay, you are paying instigators to be among our people out there, throwing rocks, breaking windows, and burning down buildings. And so young people are responding to that. They are enraged, and there's an easy way to stop. Arrest the cops.
Yeah, I love it. I just love the whole vibe about it, man. The build up and stuff is just sick. So yeah, you've done a couple of tracks with Scuff in it as well.
Yeah, a couple of stuff with him, something with another vocalist called Siren Rivers. Now that tune,
that's a vibe as well. That's like, oh man, that's soul music.
I'm not sure you can even play that one yet. I think it's too early to play.
So it sounds like the future's looking good, man. So have you got any like plans for doing more live stuff like what you did at because I think you got something coming up at the Utanani, or am I right? Or
yeah, so later on in the year, we've got a booking as D&B Soul Train at Hootenanny. D&B Soul Train consists of myself, Sharona Knight, and Siren Rivers. Some of you may have heard of Siren Rivers. He's got a couple of bits out on Focus recordings. Well, brilliant vocalist. And on the drums, you'll either have Scepter Beat or a guy called Jimmy Norden.
Scepter Beat, that's the guy's, he works with Soulfire as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he's a drummer guy, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting, man. So, anything else you want to tell us before we wrap things up, man? Because we're really here to just celebrate the forthcoming single, Careless Whisper, which I was saying, which we've been talking about, the video, man. It's going to be definitely, I'm sure this video is going to get a lot of love because it's really fun video.
Yeah.
And it's really shot good. And it's a great track as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's going to be dropping in August. We got the single from the After Party album. And then we're going to be looking to drop Oceans before the new year as well. Oceans. And maybe hopefully one of the Scuff tracks as well. So how do people find you? How do people book you? Do they have you got your agent, or did they just go straight to you direct?
Yeah, if you go to Rebel Music Talent Agency, hit them up. That's how you get me down.
Big up Ben.
Yeah, big up Ben. No negotiating in the DMs.
All right, then, Illmatika, man. It's fun having you on. Really great, and I'm sure people are gonna love hearing from you. Like I said at the beginning of the interview, you get what I'm saying. I'm just excited about each new project that you're doing. I'm not just saying that, but I really am. You get what I'm saying. I've only known you for a few years, but the moves that I've seen you that make is really progressive. You get what I'm saying. I can see it. You get what I'm saying. I follow you online. You always look like you're putting in the work, and you're always trying to, just take it to the next level, and your energy is bouncing off on us, and that good vibe, and you know what I mean, and just keep continuing it. And the concept of your videos are, it's like, I like the way you don't want to put a tune out without a video. You get what I'm saying? and it's just not about you just jumping up on stage or whatever, or looking mad mean, but it's there's a concept and a vibe and a feeling behind it, and a good feeling behind it. So continue, just keep doing you, man, because the whole D&B Soul Brother thing, I mean, I mock it sometimes with the sharp thing, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean, it's all love, man. I love what you're doing, man, and you know what I mean. So you're proper inspiration, and yeah, just continue, man. And I'm excited to continue releasing music with you. So thanks for passing through, man. And I said, watch out for the single Careless Whisper in August, and lots of more music. And where can they follow you? Online? On where? What's your
I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, and I'm on Twitter. But follow me on Instagram because I don't put that Twitter business.
Yeah. So hope you all enjoyed that little catch up with my boy D&B Soul Brother Illmatika. Watch out, you can see some fire forthcoming from him. Some real tasty bits. Can't wait to get them to you guys. Also, as I said, look out for that video as well of Careless Whisper. If you love Back to the Future, that film Back to the Future, if you know it, you're gonna love this video because they've just took it on proper. They even got the car from the film. I can't believe. I was like, where did you guys manage to get the car? Actual car from Back to the Future. That's how much they went in. It's sick. Anyway, back with the music. Paul T and Edward Oberon come to life. Your boy Bryan G with the V Recordings podcast. Time to get rough.
Yes, this is Edward Oberon, repping V Recordings, and you're locked to the sounds of the one and only Bryan G. Big up, V forever, baby.
sounded obsolete. All the double time between it sounded so repeat. On the dark night, what we can't roam the streets. Roam the streets.
Yeah, this one's a growler. Fatman D, Acuna. Roll the streets.
Roll the streets. Roll the streets. Let me grip my teeth. All your whack MCs on the road can kiss my breed. You be talking about bars, but you can't compete. I'm a true religion, boy, you better kiss my feet. My sound is so unique. While your upper MC sounded obsolete. All the double time between it sounded so repeat. On the dark night, once we come roam the streets. Roam the streets.
With the floor, Roy, reservoir door. No point for it, just carry this low, low. No point for it, just carry this low, low.
more from Paul T and Edward Oberon. This is a personal favorite, this one for me. Rockin' You. When that bass drops in the clubs, man. I was playing this one before the lockdown. You gotta hear this bass line, man. It's gully to the max. Hold tight for some more gig guide as well. Where you can catch me this month. Paul T, Edward Oberon. Rockin' You.
In tune to the original Gunman himself, Mr. Bryan G.
I need
New music from the Beat Merchants. This is dark. Dark Oceans. Shouts to Jobs and Juice Man. It's going to be the next single from the Beat Merchants, Dark Oceans. Forthcoming on Chronic Records. Watch out for that. Chronic. Killing it right now. Also, next week, Friday the 23rd, you can catch me alongside the Beat Merchants, Slater, Escalator, Addiction, Paul T and Edward Oberon, Slay, Juice Man, IC3, and more at the DMB Jungle Bristol DMB Bristol Weekender at the Black Swan. Then you got Virus Records on the Saturday and Born and Road on the Sunday. And V Recordings will be repping on the Friday. As this coming Friday. Yeah, this Friday. At the Black Swan in Bristol. For the DMB weekend at the Black Swan. Myself, Bryan G, Beat Merchant, Slater, Paul T, Edward Oberon, and lots more. Just check the website for more details on that, yeah? It's another cut from the forthcoming DJ Andy's compilation that he's put together for us on Chronic Records. Brazilian Takeover. This is Dunk and DJ Andy.
Yeah, V History, V Recording, Planet V. Anyone you want, just tune in and you hear Bryan G. I play the wickedest tune. Kill them, no Bryan. I don't know you have it.
Yo, what's up now? Yo, what's up now? Yo, what's up now, partner?
Time for two back-to-back from Alibi. This one features SLA Slater, Untitled at the moment.
Yo, this is DJ Chap from Alibi, Brazil, and you're listening to the Papa Bryan G Re-Recordings podcast, baby. Yeah.
What the hell? We're going to go for 3 from Alibi. This one features Acuna. System Report. It's going to be the next single as well. Another date for your diary on the 24th of this month. That's next Saturday. I'll be at the Fold in London for Rapture. That's going to be a big night as well. I think it's sold out as well, so gonna have to do some blagging, yeah? Haha. If you got tickets, I'll definitely see you at that one. That's going to be big. This Saturday, the 24th, Rapture at the Fold in London. Once again, that's this coming Saturday, the 24th of July at the Fold for Rapture. Also, you got on the night Dead Man's Chest, Mantra, Double O, Black Eye, and lots more. It's going to be my first London party out of lockdown, and a lot of yours as well, so wow, that's all I can say. Wow. Free at last to dance.
Yo, this is your D&B soul brother, Illmatika. Big up Bryan G on the Re-Recorded podcast. Get your water out for this, it's about to get hotter.
face, mean face, bent up face. That's the vibe on this one. Gunshot, L side. Another gig guy to tell you about this month. I'll be in Bristol again on the 31st of this month at the O2 Academy for Welcome to the Jungle. Alongside me got General Levy, MC Navigator, Decline, Ed Solo, and Jesse J. That's the 31st of this month at the O2 Academy in Bristol. Also that night, I'll be at the O2 Academy in Oxford for MC Fun's birthday bash alongside Benny L and lots more. That's the O2 Academy in Oxford for MC Fun's birthday bash, the 31st of this month and the 31st at the O2 in Bristol.
Bryan, play me another tune.
Hold on, let me get this back. How am I meant to give a fuck about something you don't like? Dogs don't even like you. How the fuck you trying to tell me something? I ain't in the mood for no attitude. I ain't in the mood for no bullshit.
Gonna squeeze in one more after this one and call it a wrap. Beat Merchants, Nick Star. Rowdy, time to get rowdy. Time to get rowdy. Voltage on the remix.
Hold on, let me get this back. Them man think they know me, girl, they friend. Think they know me, couldn't give a fuck about these brothers on the other side. Underestimating niggas, you don't know cause you like. My yard, the way I know I'm from. Anytime I lay something down, I pandemonium. People them a call up the name like I'm the holy one. 6 pints down on my chest like King Solomon. I don't do the disco thing and I ain't go around in circles on the this and thing. I mean I do the back and forth like the ping pong thing. I be a long thing, I'm on to do the sing song thing. Rude boy, I spent a second of self before I pop up with some dudes with some devilish grills. I'm back and then I kill like a man devil. Me say people love to eat me come full up of skill. Me play along, me dog, me play along. 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 I'm not the truth. Me play along, me dog, me play along. Me play along, me dog, me play along.
Right, gonna start wrapping this up now. Hope you all enjoy the show. Also the catch up with Illmatika. I sure did learn quite a bit as well from that. Right? Man's been about doing things. Also look out for the new single Careless Whisper featuring Bad Girl Sharona Knight. Also watch out for that bad video. Sick video, man. Can't keep talking about it. It's really good. It's going to be dropping on Liquid V. I'll see you guys just under 2 weeks for the August podcast. Remember, get your suggestions in for the backing day selection. Also for any shouts, podcast at vrecordings.com. Get at me. Love to hear from you guys. Everywhere I go, people are listening in. Let me know where you're listening in from and what you want to hear. I'm yours for 2 hours. So remember, you can follow me if you want to know what I'm up to or where I'm playing. On Twitter at VForever, Instagram DJ Bryan G. Also Facebook DJ Bryan G. And if you're a Spotify user, check out my Bryan G Selects playlist on Spotify. Lots of these kind of vibes that are on play. Well, there's the same kind of vibes on the podcast, but the stuff you can get on Spotify, yeah? See you guys soon. You guys take care. And if you're in the UK, hopefully I'll see you in the party, dancing, having fun again. Just let's be careful and be sensible, yeah? We're not football fans, we're D&B fans and lovers. We're better than that. Hope so. Leaving you with this one, Hornz, Voltage, Philly Blunt. Also, before I go, I gotta say, check out the website. We got some brand new football t-shirts up on the store. Brazilian t-shirts, also Great Britain t-shirts, and some new V t-shirts as well. Lots of new music. Also exclusive V Recordings girls earrings, designed and created by Anna Triff.
Yes, Bryan G, V-Recordings podcast. Beat merchants say bless. Untitled, the drum and bass massive worldwide. Buckle up, brace yourself.